So here we are with the brand new Cadillac XT5. There's an all new car in fact from Cadillac, and it replaces the SRX. It enters the fiercely fought compact SUV segment. The XT represents the first of the cars from Cadillac with the new naming convention, XT standing for crossover touring, and all SUVs will be XT from now on apart from Escalade. So let's just take a quick walk around of the car. So the first thing I noticed about the car, to my eyes, this looked like a much bigger car than the outgoing SRX. In fact, it's almost virtually the same dimensions as an SRX. So what have they done? They've just used some visual tricks. So you look at the larger glass house area on the side, and they've done that by, for example, moving the wing mirror from the A-pillar down to the door to just make it look longer. The lines are a bit longer, the way it's been designed. The bonnet comes out further and higher, and then you have the distinctive Cadillac headlight that give it that unique look. It's got massive 20-inch wheels. The car that we're looking at is a platinum. Yes, now it will come as a platinum. In fact, it will come in 4 different tastes. The regular XT5, a luxury version, a premium version, and a platinum. Prices start from $45,000 for the XT5 basic model, 52 and a bit for the luxury, 55 and a bit for the premium, and 65,743 to give you the full price for this, for example, which is the platinum. So what they have done is increase the wheelbase by 15mm, and that gives more interior rear space in particular. And the rear seats also actually slide back and forth to give you more luggage space. It's a really good looking car. It does have a lot more presence, I think, than the old SRX, and certainly has very distinctive Cadillac styling cues on the car. The tailgate, by the way, does have that foot waving feature, so you just go and do that sort of kick underneath the rear bumper and it should open. Not bad space at all, and like with those seats that can be moved forward for a little bit more space, they can also, as you can see, they can split fold down and give you a lot more room. There's an underfloor compartment, if I can just show you, but there you have mostly the toolkit and the spare wheel. Let's just try and get into the back of the car, see if I fit in here. 6'2", of course, I'm on the tall side, but yeah, no issues at all. Headroom's pretty good. Leg room, knee room is not an issue. I've got space underneath the seats for my feet as well. Very comfortable cabin, very nice seats as you can see. And down here we have AC vents here, AC controls, individual AC controls for the rear. And below that we have a power supply and 2 USBs, very, very important. And in fact, the first car that I noticed the 2 USBs in the back was the Cadillac SRX. So actually, this is a continuation of a good thing that they've been doing for a while. This seat, of course, slides back and forth a little bit to give you a little bit more room, so it's quite handy. Let's get inside and just show you around quickly, and there it all starts off. Now it's got 8-inch monitors in the middle here, and the instrument cluster also is an 8-inch stack, and as you can see it has analog dials with a center digital panel that can be configured. So let's just start it up. There you see it all comes to life. Check it out. Now, one of the things that you may notice about this car, a slight departure or innovation, or a step up if you like, from the traditional Cadillac dashboard design. If you remember, Cadillac had this sort of waterfall center aspect. It had this V system that it was using, the V design motif, which would very much influence this area. But for this car, they've gone for a more wider aspect, a more horizontal aspect to the dashboard to give it that sort of feeling of width and more space. And there is a distinctive V shape still there. New Q system of course been developed and improved. So this gets the new improved Q system that we've already seen in the CT6. It also gets the mirror. This platinum version gets this mirror standard, the digital mirror. Now this is also a first. It gets the Cadillac or the GM 8-speed automatic mated to, in this case, a 3.6 liter V6 with 310, which is actually redesigned, although it sounds familiar, but it's an improved engine. But we now get this electronic drive-by-wire shifter, which we've seen in some other models as well. So basically, you know, you can move it up and down, press the button and stuff, and to put it into drive and reverse, and the P to put it back into park. So as mentioned, the 3.6 liter V6 is a pretty quick car. It's 0 to 100 in 7.5 seconds, which is like hot hatch territory for some cars. It's got selectable all-wheel drives. It's got the buttons down here on the center console. It's got heads-up display, a lot of safety kit, 5 cameras, surround view, and yeah, let's take it for a drive. So yes, again with this lever now, basically there's a button here on the side. I press the button and I pull it back into drive, and there you go. Let's see what mode we're in. I can select the modes here. I've got 3 modes: Tour, all-wheel drive, and sport. Since it's very wet at the moment, I'll leave it in Tour. I could go into all-wheel drive, but I'll leave it in Tour. I'll leave the traction on, of course, because like I said, it's very, very wet at the moment. Wipers, we need wipers, so we'll just turn that on over there. So we're on this beautiful little island here, and let's just take it for a little drive around this place. Much prettier when it's not raining, of course, but let's just take it for a little loop, and I'll just talk you through my initial driving impressions of this car. Now, it's just one of those cars that is actually just designed to be very, very easy to drive and obviously to live with. And why am I going down there? Yes, this is correct. This is kind of correct. Yeah, what's that? That's a lovely old Volvo there. It's fantastic. Light steering, good all-around visibility, and of course it does have those 5 cameras on this car and lots of sensors. In fact, they say that it has actually got enough sensors to be autonomous already. So it essentially has semi-autonomous features. Now we're here on a cobblestone road right now. That's why you can feel, maybe you can see the cars wobbling around a little bit. But considering that it's on a cobblestone, I'm not going too quickly of course, but considering it's on a cobblestone paving road at the moment, the ride is very, very smooth. It's very quiet in here, it's very refined, and you know, essentially this is what you need from a car like this. Great performance. It's got heavily revised 3.6 litre V6 with 310 horsepower, good for 0 to 100 in 7.5 seconds, and actually surprisingly sporty. And if I had an opportunity, perhaps just here, I'm just gonna. So sounds quite grunty, sounds really kind of sporty there, and I did get enough torque there to just get a little bit of a wheel spin. I could sense at the front, it is very slippery. A little bit of a wheel spin before the traction control started to kick in. But it does sound quite meaty. It sounds way more sporty than it has any right to be, let's be honest. So this island that we're on actually is where they used to make gunpowder and artillery. And now they've just turned it into a place for industry and art and culture and stuff like that. So it's quite an impressive place. So overall though, quite surprisingly enjoyable to drive, very easy to drive, good visibility, surprisingly good ride, very quiet, very refined, no real issues whatsoever, and generally a good car to own and drive, I think. And I think for the price and considering the sort of equipment and the tech that you're getting, this is definitely one to put on the short list. Let us know what you think of the car. Do tell us in the comments below. Do keep following us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the rest of it. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please do subscribe, tell all your friends. Until the next one, thanks so much for watching.